What's up? We're here to review The Suicide Squad, which is the good one, directed by James Gunn. He directed Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, Slither, and Super, but no one's heard of
Slither?
those movies. They're good. Have you ever seen Slither?
Oh, then it must Slither die. Oh, never mind.
No. Slither's about Michael T. Rooker and like parasites,
Oh, no, I don't
and
know
they
what that
take over
is.
his body. All right. Starting off straight, The Suicide Squad is amazing, like really good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was, probably, it's probably gonna be the best superhero movie besides Spider-Man. I think it'd be better than Spider-Man and Venom.
Uh,
For a
depends on
fact,
how
I
Spider-Man.
think for a fact it'll be better than Venom.
Yeah.
So it's probably like at least top two of the year.
Yeah.
Um, Compared to his other movies, I think this one was way better than Guardians of the Galaxy. I still like Guardians of the Galaxy more, the second one more though.
I debate between the two. All right. Out of all the movies in the DCEU, The Suicide Squad is for sure the best one, easily.
Oh yeah, easily. There's no like
Not even
debate
a
about that.
debate. And then compared
Maybe
to,
compared to like the freaking what is it called again? Zack Snyder cut.
yeah, the Snyder Cut.
Uh, Maybe it wasn't so long. Maybe the Snyder cut would be better, but yeah, just because 4 hours, no matter how good anything is, 4 hours is a lot, bro. Like
It's
that's a
because they
lot.
crammed in like
Yeah,
2 or 3 origin stories into that one movie. So,
it's a
but
lot.
I liked it.
I've heard this movie did so good with the characters. Like the Rat Girl was the best one.
Hmm.
John Cena was amazing at his role. The silly characters like the weasel and the shark were like they didn't like use them too much, but they like the shark they used him a good amount of times, and they didn't like he wasn't like a group character. It was kind of like group did like one or two things throughout the whole movie. And that's it. Just said I had
Yeah.
group. Like the shark actually like did stuff, but he wasn't like you know they didn't throw him in every scene just for like giggles, which was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. The new characters, they were all amazing. And for the old characters, I don't know if it's weird because the Suicide Squad is a standalone sequel to Suicide Squad. So Suicide Squad did happen, and the characters recognize it. The old characters, right? Like
I thought
Captain
it was
Boomerang.
just like a brand new movie.
No, it's a standalone sequel. So
It has not, does it have anything to do with the original?
yeah, why do you think Captain Boomerang, Harley Quinn, and Rick Flag interact with each other? Or
I didn't.
Boomerang with Harley?
I fell asleep through the whole first movie. Like I don't even remember the first one.
Yeah,
All
the
I know
first
is
movie.
that Harley Quinn was the only thing. Her and the freaking what's his name?
Deadshot?
Captain Flag. There's those two were like the only, and even
Black
Deadshot
Flag?
was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Deadshot was kind of trash. Like literally only like two people now, but Joker was unwatchable.
Oh, what the hell? That scared me. But we're getting sidetracked. We're reviewing other movies instead of the Suicide
Oh
Squad.
shit, yeah. Well, maybe
Okay.
because maybe the first movie's not so shit. I like, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, the new characters, Ratcatcher 2, as James Gunn said, she's the heart of the movie. She's amazing.
Yeah, I think.
Peacemaker, what the heck?
Without spoiling, Peacemaker is one of the coolest like what the fucks I've seen in a while.
Imagine Captain America, but more fucked up.
Yeah, and I think the what they did at the end with him was pretty cool, and
Which, go on.
especially the setting up for because you clearly they're gonna make another sequel because they love money. So setting up the post credit scene was actually pretty nice too.
They're setting it up for the for Peacemaker series.
He's getting his own show.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know about that.
next next year, James Gunn's directing it and writing it.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. I stick with my thing. He's at least top two, if not the best character in the whole movie. How the fuck does this random ass character that probably has like not even a single comic in the whole history of comic books get his own fucking show when people like other superheroes and shit don't get nothing? This is how you know he did a good job at his role. John Cena did a good fucking job.
Known comics, but I guarantee you, absolutely no one's heard of
No one knows.
Peacemaker
No one's
before
heard
this
of him, but
movie.
now probably everyone's gonna buy his fucking helmet and all the toys because this guy did a
Yeah,
good ass job acting as as an asshole basically.
yeah.
So no, I
I
don't care what
love.
anyone says. John Cena pretty much like, well, he's if he's not number one, he's number two in the whole
Yeah,
movie.
I was about to say that I love that John Cena didn't play himself. You know how in the Rock
Yeah, I
movies
hate how people like from the WWE and stuff, they literally just do like one role and that's it.
themselves, the Rock plays himself in every other
I
movie.
like how this
Tall,
he's actually
buff.
diversing himself.
John Cena is actually not John Cena in that movie. He's funny as hell, violent. His motives, they're interesting.
Um,
Uh,
but yeah,
eh,
enough of that guy. The Rat Girl was pretty. I think the Rat Girl was most emotional slash impactful character to the story, even though you wouldn't assume she would be. Um, what's his name? Idris. His character.
Idris Elba,
His character was
Bloodsport.
actually cool and badass. Not I at first I thought he was just kind of like whatever, but now actually looking back to it, nah, he's actually pretty cool. I just think his helmet's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of dumb. His guns
I
are
like
amazing.
how,
I like his
yeah,
guns.
yeah, I like how James Gunn got the most. How do you say it? The most randomest characters. Like
I
you've
think
never
that's
heard of
what
Bloodsport,
I think that's
Peacemaker,
yeah. I think that's what it should have
Catcher.
been like because isn't that the whole point of Suicide Squad to like get these random ass bums together?
Yeah, and the James Gunn makes him so lovable. Like Polka Dot Man, he's who the fuck likes Polka Dot Man? But in that movie, he's good. Like he's a nice character, and you could actually sympathize. Not really. You could. He's a good character. That's what I meant to say. Rick Flag, he's way better in this movie. In the first movie, he was like a heartless soldier, didn't give a damn about anything. But in here, he's funny and he cares about people.
Yeah. If I had a complaint, I mean, I didn't really care about the daughter for what's his name.
Bloodsport?
Yeah, I didn't really care about her, and I felt like the whole motive was kind of dumb. Cause even in the beginning, he's like, "Well, I don't care about you."
No, yeah, it's cause
I'm like, all right, you don't care about her, but when she's gonna get sent to prison for life, you start caring. It's like, so you just start caring randomly out of nowhere.
yeah,
There's
it's
also a lot
cause
of.
that was supposed to be a plot line. Oh my bad, go on.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't.
That was supposed to be a plot line for Deadshot. So Will Smith was supposed to be Deadshot in the Suicide Squad again, but he had casting
Yeah, he had a
or he
different
had
movie. He had a different movie
there
because
you go, yeah.
he's in a different movie now. Which honestly, I don't mind, bro.
Yeah, and James Gunn, he wanted to replace Deadshot, so he casted Idris Elba, but then he thought, shit, what if Will Smith wants to be Deadshot again? I'll just make Idris Elba another character.
Yeah, like
But he
what if they
gave
make
him
a
the same
sequel?
Deadshot
What if they make a
plot
sequel
line.
and Deadshot comes back?
That'd
I
be
mean,
cool.
what's the point though? Then you have two people with like the same abilities. It's kind of like whatever now.
Really? I mean,
Like, who's gonna be the
Deadshot's
leader?
like
Who's gonna be the leader?
I don't know, but
Honestly,
Deadshot's like
I feel like Deadshot and all those bums. At the end of the day, they're all just
okay.
fucking knockoffs of Deathstroke, bro. At the end of the day, they're all just knockoffs. I mean, as cool as
Uh,
they are, they're all just knockoffs of this one cool character called Deathstroke.
Speaking of Deathstroke, they cooked him, bro. Deathstroke's actor in Justice League. He was supposed to be set up in that movie for the future movies, but
No,
you
they
know,
should save Deathstroke for a Teen Titans movie.
nah. They already have the Teen Titans show, and I think that's connected to the DCU.
I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Hmm.
And even if it is, then Deathstroke's already in that show. So, but I
He
don't think it
is?
is. Yeah, he's in that show.
What the hell?
Anyways, yeah,
All right, the story for the Suicide Squad.
I don't think it's anything crazy. I think it's pretty simple, but I think that's a good piece.
That's why it's effective.
That's why
Yeah.
it's a
C-
instead of trying to make this complicated like deep shit like this whole stupid ass story, they stick to something simple, something like a simple plan, but then that plan it's like a road and it has like different turns and shit, and you don't actually go where you thought what was gonna happen, and the ending was a surprise. Well, surprised for a lot, but I feel like if you paid attention to the movie, you'll see that what's coming up. But yeah,
Yeah. I also like how the movie it's mainly grounded. You know how most Marvel movies now they're intergalactic, they're universal,
yeah,
multiversal. There
I
you go.
like how pretty much you know that these individuals slash like villains or superheroes now, whatever, they're all pretty trash. But as a team, they like figured it out to like become strong. But like they don't get carried away with like, oh, these motherfuckers can blow freaking cities and shit. No, they're still like
Yeah, they're not
they're still
gonna.
street level thugs. But
Yeah,
if they work together, they can defeat enemies that are like super strong.
they're not gonna kill Darkseid, but the main villain that they used for the Suicide Squad, I actually liked it. Um,
Yeah.
it. How do I put it?
Well, the
It's
main
like.
villain, if you think about it, the main villain wasn't even the main villain, because the main villain was someone
Yeah,
else.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna say it because it's in the trailer. Starro is the antagonist for this movie, and I like it because you wouldn't think of Starro being the villain,
The
for a
star,
DC
right?
movie. Yeah, Starro
I
the
also like
Conqueror.
at the ending how he pretty much says the star is like, oh, I was fine until you bums took me out of my
That you got me. Yeah.
yeah, you bums took me out of space because he was just chilling in space looking at stars. So he
Yeah.
was just chilling until one of them until the U.S. grabbed him.
Hey, all right, you're gonna have to blur that out. That's spoilers.
Everyone's seen this movie. Who cares? But
Okay.
that's pretty much
Wait.
it.
Oh, never mind. All right. What do you rate it?
9 out of 10.
Yep. 9 or 9.5 out of 10. I didn't talk about everything, but
That's pretty much it. It was just
spoiler free. Yeah.
it wasn't an overcomplicated movie. Nice, simple plot with a lot of turns.
A whole bunch of heart
Amazing
and
10 out of
passion
10
too.
characters.
Hmm.
Emotional scenes. Great fighting.
The
Uh,
CG, the practical effects were
yeah,
good.
good comedy.
The style, it really reminded me of Scott Pilgrim with the like fire becoming Project Harley. Like the lettering and shit. That was super
It
stylistic,
it basically it felt like another Guardians of the Galaxy,
but
but
more gory.
yeah, more gory and more rated R, which
Yeah,
which is like what I wanted. So
yeah. James Gunn said that he had more liberty in this movie because Marvel was holding him back in Guardians, and that for this movie he focused on fun than actually making a masterpiece movie, which is good because
I
I
mean,
don't think the Suicide Squad was supposed to be a masterpiece.
I still don't put this movie over Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but maybe in like a year or two, I'll probably change my
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Just because I like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I think it's like top three best Marvel movies ever.
I love how in 2014 or when did the Guardians
I
trailer
like
for the
how,
first one
if anything, I like
aired
how
up?
this director who was probably made fun of because of Guardians of the Galaxy is now being seen as like someone who
Uh,
knows how to make movies.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
which is fine and good because I don't think this guy would be, I don't think he would be able to make a solo movie. I think he sticks to teen movies.
I
Like
don't know. I say that he sticks to movies about people that you've never heard of. Because, in
no, but
Guardians of the
like
Galaxy,
like never
what?
mind. I'm not gonna get to it. Like I don't know if I would want to see him like direct like a Spider-Man movie or something. You know, I
Oh,
think he does an amazing job with like groups when it comes to groups.
groups of people. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense. You should see Super. That movie's funny.
because I don't know how he does it. He just makes like like even though there's so many characters, like they're all important. I don't know how he does it.
Yep, pretty
That's pretty
much.
much it. That's why I think the movie's a 9 out of 10. If anyone else directed it, this movie would have been a piece of shit, and I wouldn't have watched it. I probably would have fell asleep.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
9.5 or 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
See ya.